The world's biggest rainforest animals caught on camera. Rainforests are tremendously rich with animal life. Different animals live in a different stratum of the rainforest. For example, birds live in the canopy and in the emergents. Insects are found almost everywhere. Some large animals are arboreal, but generally large animals can be seen around. But not all have the perks of seeing these magnificent creatures. So keep watching, and you won't believe what you are about to see as we give you the world's biggest rainforest animals caught on camera. Do hit the like and subscribe buttons first. Then ring the notification bell to get all the freshest videos on a silver platter. The largest forest antelope. In a break from the daily glum of climate change and stories of habitat loss and species endangerment, scientists from Chester Zoo have recorded a long-awaited glimpse of one of the world's most elusive species hiding in a remote African forest. The lowland bongo, better known as the world's largest forest antelope, was spotted in Uganda's Semuliki National Park, which borders on the Democratic Republic of Congo, as part of the first large-scale camera trap survey, led by the zoo. Notoriously shy, the lowland bongo was pictured glancing at the camera, which was mounted by researchers on a tree. The antelope is currently classified as near threatened on the extinction list, with a declining population of 30,000 in western and central African forests due to habitat loss and hunting. According to Nixon, there are no lowland bongo housed in zoos, which limits all conservation efforts to wild populations. Puppy-sized spider. In 2014, Peter Nizrecki was taking a nighttime walk in a rainforest in Guyana. When he turned on his flashlight, he expected to see a small mammal, such as a possum or a rat. When I turned on the light, I couldn't quite understand what I was seeing, said Nizrecki, an entomologist and photographer at Harvard University's Museum of Comparative Zoology. A moment later, he realized he was looking not at a brown furry mammal, but an enormous puppy-sized spider. Known as the South American Goliath bird eater, the colossal arachnid is the world's largest spider, according to Guinness World Records. Its leg span can reach up to a foot, or 30 centimeters, or about the size of a child's forearm, with a body the size of a large fist, Nizrecki told Live Science. And the spider can weigh more than 6 ounces or 170 grams, about as much as a young puppy. Biggest mammals in Amazon. One of the most biodiverse habitats on Earth, any trip to the Amazon jungle is likely to involve a few close encounters with some of the wilder local inhabitants, some of which are found nowhere else on Earth. Though some jungle residents are hard to spot, others are plentiful and happy to show themselves on camera. In the waters of Amazon rainforest, the biggest water-dwelling mammal, and probably the biggest mammal in the Amazon altogether, is the Amazonian manatee. A distant relative of the elephant, the Amazonian manatee can grow up to 2.8 meters and weigh up to 540 kilos, with the female usually larger than the male of the species. Unlike the playful pink dolphins that can often be spotted swimming in the waters of the Amazon, the manatee is one of the more elusive Amazon rainforest animals and can often be difficult to spot thanks to its habit of lurking in the murky waters of swamps and lakes. What's more, the Amazonian manatee is able to dive for up to 16 minutes, so any passengers on river cruises hoping for a sighting will have to keep their eyes peeled. Though the manatee is the largest of the Amazon rainforest animals that live in the water, the jaguar is normally considered the king of the jungle on dry land. Weighing an average of 59 to 96 kilos and growing up to 1.95 meters in length, the Amazonian jaguar is a fierce predator that hunts almost all of the terrestrial and riparian vertebrates found in Central and South America. However, thanks to their stealthy nature and habit of hunting alone, you'll be hard-pressed to spot a jaguar during your Amazon adventure. Though the jaguar is undeniably a jungle giant, the recent discovery of a new species of tapir could rival the big cat when it comes to size. Growing to around 1.2 meters and weighing up to 110 kilos, this new contender could have a real shot at taking the title. This elusive feline is almost impossible to spot from the land. Because of their sharp senses of hearing, they can hear you coming from a few miles away, and they'll run away as soon as they feel threatened. From the river, it's a different story. During the quieter times of the day, when the boat engine is resting, it's possible to spot the jaguar from a distance with your binoculars. King vultures. When most people think of vultures, they often think of movie depictions of big, scary-looking birds who don't seem like they would be very friendly. In reality, vultures are actually pretty cool birds, and they don't always look the way we think they do. Like the king vulture. The largest bird of the Amazon rainforest is the king vulture, reaching length ranges from 67 to 81 centimeters or 26 to 32 inches, and its wingspan is 1.2 to 2 meters or 4 to 7 feet. Its weight ranges from 2.7 to 4.5 kilograms or 6 to 10 pounds. While most vulture species are gray and brown, king vultures don't look like that at all. Parts of their bodies are basically rainbow colored, making them incredibly beautiful. These gorgeous birds have all white bodies with black tails and wings, but when you get up to their heads, it's all color. Their multicolored features are incredibly striking, and no doubt their majestic and almost otherworldly appearance helped lead to their name. An old Mayan legend even says that king vultures were used to carry messages between the humans and the gods, and it's easy to see how these birds live up to that story. Howler monkeys, largest primate in Amazon. Even though the howler monkeys are the largest primates in the Amazon rainforest, you will most likely hear them before you see them. Due to their enlarged hyoid bone, howlers have a very distinctive territorial call that can be heard up to 3 miles away. They're also thought to be the loudest land animal in the world. There are 15 species of howler monkeys that are native to Central and South American rainforests, primarily the Amazon jungle. The species lives in groups of 6 to 15 animals, with an approximate 1 male to 4 female ratio. They rarely fight physically amongst each other, sweet, loving creatures, and when they do, it doesn't last very long. One incident involving howler monkeys last August of 2019 in Abilene, Texas, shows how smart and gentle these creatures are. 3 howler monkeys that escaped from their enclosure at the Abilene Zoo were caught on camera. An off-duty police officer was visiting the zoo Sunday morning with his family. The officer saw that the door on the howler monkey enclosure was open. While he went to notify zoo staff, his wife shot video. It shows one of the female monkeys on top of her cage, along with a zoo worker. She eventually climbed down into the arms of another worker. The 3 howler monkeys escaped about 10:50 in the morning. They were captured within 15 minutes, according to a news release from the zoo. According to a zoo spokesperson, a worker accidentally left the door open. The zoo said the monkeys were never a threat to the public. Howler monkeys can smell out of their fruits and nuts up to 2 kilometers away. Though scientists have studied a lot of the rainforest's animals, there are still plenty that remain undocumented. So you never know when a new animal will pop up, and we do make sure you'll be the first to know. Just hit on those like and subscribe buttons and ring the notification bell. Do you have something that was not on our list? Feel free to share them in the comments section below and be heard. Thanks for watching, and see you again in our next video.